What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229. Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. Last time, we had to deal with an extraordinary first day at school, to say the least. We managed to escape the very peculiar castle that we found ourselves in, and with the help of a mysterious cat being thing named Morgana, we managed to escape, only for the school day to already be half over on our first day. Yeah, and somehow our criminal record is now known by the entire school, and everyone hates us. Yay! I love being completely ostracized on the very first day at school. In this episode, we're going to head on over to the roof where the one person who isn't a jerk to us is waiting, and that's our accomplice, for lack of a better word, Ryuji Sakamoto. Before we head on over to the roof, there seem to be a few people here, including this kid. Yeah, where's the rooftop to the school? Okay, thank you. Seems like there's someone else over here as well. Oh boy, the newspaper club. How about the castle? I mean, I like to think that I'm smart enough to know that the castle isn't normal and I shouldn't bring it up. Maybe you could write a story about the transfer student. Online? Jeez. Like, how far has this rumor been circulating? It's been a single freaking day. How has it spiraled out of control? Yeah, it's good to see that I am welcomed in this school. Okay, you know what? I'm depressed. Let's go talk to the one person who isn't going to make me depressed. Okay, so on the third floor, I'm not quite sure if there's anything really here. Well, actually, no. The library's up here, which, as well as the student council room. Both of those will be useful for things later on down the line. Oh, do I want to eavesdrop? No, but... I can already tell I'm not gonna make many friends here. Ooh, boy.
He's really here?
Sakamoto's also had his fair share of trouble. Then again, I've kind of seen that with some of the other teachers. Also, what's kind of interesting is that Shujin's floor systems are kind of odd. The third floor is actually where all the first years are, and the first floor is where the third years are. Kind of interesting.
It's warmer now. It's too funny.
Ooh, the weather's starting to get pleasant.
No way, man.
Boring.
Hey, what happened next?
See you.
Oh, well, it's actually nice to hear rumors that aren't about us.
See ya.
Well, let's not keep him waiting. Well, it says off limits, and that one kid said that no one's supposed to be here. But oh well.
There you are.
Hey,
Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
that about sums it up, yeah. I mean, she said that you're nothing but trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat.
Yeah.
I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
I mean, unless we were both hallucinating the exact same thing, it wasn't a dream.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Oh? You were talking about that guy we met earlier at the school gate, yeah?
Yeah, the ripped mop head. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers.
Well, it's nice to see a friendly face for once.
I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
You got it, Ryuji.
See ya.
Later. Well, it's nice that we have a friend. Okay, well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else up here on the roof. And we are going to be in so much trouble when we get back to Leblon. Oh, I am not looking forward to that.
Hey.
things happened. It's... You know, I'm not even gonna make excuses. I'm sorry. Yes, I know. It's just... Today was crazy. I do. I understand the severity of this.
What is it? Yo.
Will do, boss. Well, overall, I'd say today sucked. I mean, we made a friend, but that's literally the only good thing that's happened. Well, one friend is better than none, I suppose. There's not really much else we can do, so... May as well get to bed, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I can hope. Huh?
About time you've come to.
This place.
On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Can you explain what this rehabilitation you keep mentioning is?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being.
Okay.
You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
Thank you.
You have no choice but to hone your strength. It's not because we're forcing you, but because this is your fate. Neglect it and you will die.
Excuse me?
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
The what now?
Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Slow down. What is this Metaverse Navigator you mentioned?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
But what is it?
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
don't think I've ever had a recurring dream before, but yikes, that was weird, especially after yesterday. I mean, fate to become a thief? Awakening to Persona? Metaverse Navigator? Palaces? Ugh. Screw all that. I'm already off on a bad foot. I don't want to be late to school again. At least I remember my umbrella.
Seriously?
What's going on?
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
Well, at least we made it.
Train doors are now closing. Please stand back.
There's still more rumors about us.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome.
I've literally been here for a day.
Train doors are now
Less
closing.
than a day,
Please
actually.
stand back.
Whatever. I have a friend in Ryuji. It's better than going at it alone. Now we can actually see some things outside the school gate. There's not really a whole lot. Really, all there is just some vending machines. Occasionally there will be students here that you can eavesdrop on. Yikes, seems like Ryuji and us aren't the only people that people seem to hate. Oh, well, at least we made it to the school, and it's not a castle this time. But how did we end up in that castle to begin with? Whatever, not important, we're here, that's all that matters.
Class is starting. What's the answer?
Okay, so this is something that is once again carried over from Persona 3 and 4. The fact that we do still need to get through school, and occasionally we'll need to answer questions in class. Now, Persona 5 does something interesting, although I don't see it popping up right now. Well, we'll get into it when we do get access to that. But the correct answer to this is logic.
Correct.
Well, maybe that will help curtail some of this bad mouthing I've been getting. And we get a social point to our knowledge. Now, this is what we saw earlier when we saw those social stats. These stats are important for unlocking various things throughout the game. Most of them concern with our social activities. And just like in Persona 4, there are 5 of them. Knowledge, Guts, Proficiency, Kindness, and Charm. They each have 5 ranks to them, and certain activities will require us to be certain ranks in each of these individual areas. So we want to make sure that we get through these as soon as we can. Some of them are more important than others, especially early on, but you know, we'll get to those when we get to those. All right, for answering that question right though, we get a little bit of knowledge. Hooray! I certainly hope he was talking to everyone and not specifically me.
Hey!
Interesting. We heard about that Takamaki girl.
Yo,
Oh, hey Ryuji. What's up?
hey.
You know, I've been trying to forget that and focus on school, but to be honest, it's been nagging me as well. Sure, count me in.
Oh,
It wasn't that hard. Sure, you got it. I mean, he's the only person who isn't treating us like garbage. So I'd like to not screw up this friendship. As infant of a friendship it is.
if a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe? I don't know the area very well.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
Will do.
Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either.
I didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
And we're back.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is?
I don't know, it seemed like a freaking huge castle.
What do you think?
Maybe you can check on your phone? Maybe there'll be some sort of map or something?
I already did that.
I was hoping there'd be something online.
But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation what now? What are you talking about? What navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that?
I think?
Let me see your phone for a bit.
Sure. Hey!
What's this eyeball looking thing?
Hell if I know. I can't delete it though. I've tried.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Huh?
Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
But I don't know how to use that. I just figured out that it was a navigation app.
Then I'll do it.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh?
You feel that too?
What the hell? Look, it's the castle from yesterday.
Ryuji!
We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those clothes.
What about my clothes? What the? What happened to my clothes?
That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
The hell if I know?
I don't get it either. What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Looked like they had Shujin uniforms on.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Dude, what the hell are you doing?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
I'm not objecting, but why?
I just want to get a better look at your powers. Even if you don't agree. I bet this guy'll go on even if he has to do it alone. Are you gonna leave him?
Well, I said I wasn't gonna say no. When you put it that way, though, I don't exactly have a choice now, do I?
It's settled then.
For real?
Yeah, of course, dude.
Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. Now then.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty bold to just walk through the front door.
Huh?
Have you not read any detective stories or anything? Hey, don't mention it.
This way!
Alright, so we gotta follow Morgana then. Alright, well, I mean, as much as I would like to explore, we're here on a mission, so just follow Morgana then.
Let's go.
Alright, well, I guess we're just heading down this way. And now Morgana's just following us at this point. Ooh. When you see a red dot on the map, that does mean that there's an enemy. I mean, we did escape yesterday.
Listen up.
Okay, so just like with Persona 3 and 4, what you want to try to do is to get a preemptive attack on enemies. 5 works a little bit different in that there is a specific indication that says ambush, as you see in that illustration right there. Otherwise, it will just say attack and a battle will normally initiate, you know, as usual. But if an enemy notices you and they get an attack on you, then they get the initiative. So it's always best to make sure that you get the first strike. Always use any advantage you can in battle.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Alright, so thankfully he... Oh, no, he does move, but...
I'll reveal your true form.
You notice that he kind of turned around.
All right.
So, yeah, you gotta be careful, because if they do have that noticing, then that means that they are looking for you. But they haven't noticed you yet. You do need to attack them from behind in order to get the ambush, though, so keep that in mind. Okay, but now we have more of these guys. Morgana's next, but since there's only one... ooh, did less damage than I was hoping it would. Whatever. Even though it doesn't show it, he should be weak to wind. Yep.
Yeah! Victory!
Okay, so yeah, not all too bad, especially with Morgana on our side.
Okay.
Also, those transitions. If there's one thing Persona 5 has, it's style.
Huh? Hey!
This is...
Transfer to where, though?
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
Palace?
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Why is it, Morgana?
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
So, this is what I think, someone who's rebellious is?
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Got it.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
I was about to say, how did you get a gun?
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Thanks, Ryuji. So we got a gun and one extra piece of medicine. Yay?
Now then.
Okay, so this of what we found is a safe room. Safe rooms allow us to go over our current situation, see how our party members are doing, and most important of all, save the game. You cannot save a game in a palace normally, but if you're in a safe room, you can save at that point and then can resume from that point. The entranceway to a palace also technically counts as a safe room. So it is a place that you can save as well. What's also interesting is that we still don't have access to that, but later on down the line when we get access to fast traveling, we will be able to fast travel to these safe rooms. So we can just automatically go to them whenever we want in order to continue infiltrating a palace. So it's a nice way in order to save your progress in case you need to, say, head back to the entrance or something, or if you come back to a palace on a different day. It's very helpful in that regard. Well, before we call it, let's talk to Morgana and Ryuji.
Damn it.
Well,
Sounds good to me. I'm wondering if Ryuji says anything different.
Damn it.
Okay, so yeah, so this is a way in order for us to just talk to our various party members and just get a bit of a grasp on how we're doing as we're progressing through a palace. But now's about as good a time as any to call it a day here. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5. We leave the safe room and continue our infiltration. We definitely heard screams. So we really need to make sure we check in on that and make sure that maybe if there's anyone else in here that suffered the same fate as us, that we get them out. Although Morgana seems a little less concerned about that. At any rate, this is a nice, well, a nice way to develop our new powers. They do seem to be very helpful, so nothing else, we can at least see how far these powers take us. Until next time, everyone, take care.
What's this?